As a new intern in the school's IT department, Kyle spent most of his time in the basement office, organizing cables, fixing old computers, and helping teachers with tech issues. The basement was quiet, a world apart from the bustling classrooms and echoing hallways upstairs. But that calm was shattered on a rainy Wednesday afternoon when an announcement boomed over the PA. "Attention, we are in lockdown. This is not a drill." Kyle froze. He could hear the frantic voices of staff on the radio, and panic began to set in. The heavy basement door was already shut, but he moved quickly to lock it and turned off the lights, plunging the room into darkness. He crouched behind a stack of boxes, trying to control his breathing. In the dim light, his phone screen glowed, and he could see notifications flooding in as rumors about an intruder spread through the school. Then footsteps echoed down the stairs. Kyle's heart pounded. Who else would be in the basement? He held his breath, hoping whoever it was would pass by without noticing him. But then a figure emerged from the shadows. A man in his 20s, dressed in a maintenance uniform. Kyle didn't recognize him. Their eyes met, and Kyle could see the fear reflected in the stranger's face. Without a word, the man gestured for him to stay quiet and crouched beside him, his eyes darting around as if expecting someone to burst through the door. The silence between them was thick with tension, punctuated only by the occasional shuffle of footsteps above them. Kyle's mind raced. Was this man someone who worked at the school, or was he involved in the lockdown? His uncertainty made the situation even more terrifying as he felt trapped in the dark with a stranger whose intentions he couldn't be sure of. And then a loud, deafening bang echoed through the basement, reverberating off the concrete walls. A gunshot. The two of them tensed, their eyes locked in mutual horror. Kyle's thoughts spiraled. Was the intruder close? Were the police nearby? The stranger clenched his fists, glancing toward the door, as if preparing to run, but they both knew there was nowhere to go. The only exit was up those stairs. They waited in silence, listening for any sounds that might tell them what was happening outside their makeshift hiding spot. Time stretched on, every second feeling like a lifetime. Kyle's phone vibrated with a message from his supervisor, telling him to stay hidden until an officer arrived, but the signal was weak, and he wasn't sure if anyone even knew he was in the basement. Finally, after what felt like hours, the sound of voices filtered through the silence. Police officers, their footsteps deliberate and calm. The stranger exhaled a shaky breath, and Kyle did too, feeling a small surge of relief. Moments later, officers entered, flashing their lights and checking each corner. When they found Kyle and the stranger, they guided them both upstairs to safety. The details of that day remained a mystery for a long time. Rumors about the intruder and the gunshot spread. But one thing was clear. Kyle's quiet basement office had become a scene of terror, transforming an ordinary day into a haunting experience he would never forget. The lockdown ended, but for Kyle, the fear still lingered, and every echo in the basement seemed to carry the memory of that terrifying day.